inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
On the double. Set. 33, yellow. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He's inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Terrific play, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That's Ibuka in motion. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good. 180.
Right back to Irving. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 9. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
180.
That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. That's Ibuka in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Bush there on the stop. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
180. Stop.
Give. This is Irvin. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Good. 180. What's that?
He'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
180.
That's Ibuka in motion.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Out right. Catch made. Jacob. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They send Godwin in motion. On fourth down, Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Yeah. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60, ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Okay, right.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Cut, cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Blue 32, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man, it's Dodd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep down. Bro, coming slow,
set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 45, wide. 52 blaster. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
All resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Set hut. Red. Set hut.
From the gun, it's Love. And he'll take it on in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers will take a 14-6 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To return, it's Nixon. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Down. 60 reps. 60 reps. Set.
Back to throw is Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Look, put.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. First and 10.
Set. Ready. 45. Ready.
Here's Love. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go. Black 40. Blue striker. Cut, cut.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
7-yard line.
50. Set. Cut.
Here's Jacobs. A second effort, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers extended to a 21-6 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They send Godwin in motion. On first down is Mayfield. Moving left. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Got him in! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistling. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, it's Irvin. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They send Godwin in motion.
What's up?
second down throw for Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throwing is Baker. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had it. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Here's Irvin. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Third and goal.
Hey, alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Attack!
Mayfield to throw. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Nixon on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Down. Yellow, 22. Check Fury. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
45, wide, hut.
They'll run with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Red, 38. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Into space. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Real. 180! Got!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Flush to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
180!
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Picked off by Devin Bucs. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set, ready, go.
The glove play action with Love. Pushed out to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set, cut.
On play action, Love. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. McMillan comes in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Escaping to his left. And he's going to go down. It's a sack. The penalty marker's on the field. Let's see what the call is. McMillan, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. McMillan comes in motion. To throw is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Kenny Clark in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Get this complete right side to Ottens. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and a long way to go.
50. Hey, alert!
Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score. Packers 30, Buccaneers 16.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Down. Hey, group 10, what? Set.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
White. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep, Trey Palmer. a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7.
First and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. The rush gets there. He goes down inside the 5-yard line. Lucas Van Ness in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Now on 2nd and long. Here's Mayfield. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Evans. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout to get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 2nd down. Baker to throw. Onside, he's got a Bucs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's a Bucs in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. The pass rush gets hold and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll go. Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Come on, set. Ready.
Up the middle they go.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's 60 ready.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week. Going to put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.